my grandma has dementia, which isn't sad because she used to be a cunt when she could remember what your insecurities were. Now she has to be like, how much do you weigh again? I'm like, 90 pounds, Harriet. It's hard explaining to people that when my grandmother points across the room and yells, wow, that woman is so fat, that's actually not the dementia speaking. And I'm glad to see she's back to being her old self. It does get frustrating hanging out with her though. Like, I have to listen to her say the same things over and over and over. And as a comedian, it's just like, get some new material, you know what I mean? I recently figured out though that if I just get so high when we hang out, we get along really well. Cause she's all like, who are you? And I'm like, I'm still trying to figure that out myself. She's like, are we related? I'm like, aren't we all just one big family? She's like, I think I'm late for work. I'm like, I think I'm late for work. And then we drive around in circles for an hour looking for our job on a Sunday evening. Which is actually impressive because it means that this time we found the car keys. I'm joking, I would never get high and drive. I make her drive. We've been in so many car accidents. She keeps getting distracted by fat people. My grandfather is pretty autistic, and I realized recently when I was visiting them that his autism is actually a perfect fit for my grandmother's dementia, because every single day, it's actually really sweet, for about 10 hours a day, he just reminds her of all of the facts that she could potentially be forgetting at any given moment. Like George Washington's birthplace, how many black people died during the Civil War. He's keeping her focused. My grandfather does not understand how dementia works at all though. He feels the need to correct my grandmother when she gets things wrong. So, you know, she'll be like, well, I'm 68. And he'll be like, no, you're 82. It's like watching really bad improv. He's just shutting her ideas down left and right. He's like, we're not in New York, we're in Cincinnati. And it's not 1997, it's 2026. I'm just sitting there like, let her finish the scene. She is way funnier than you are. My grandmother does not remember me anymore, but she used to be a lawyer, so she has very clever ways of trying to subtly ask me who I am. So, like, for example, she said to me, do you have a nickname that everybody calls you? It's really smart, right? And her most recent favorite has been, remind me who your mother and father are. And that question puts me in a difficult position because if I answer it, I have to remind my grandmother that her daughter is a lesbian. And she was not happy when she learned that information the first time around, and she definitely does not like learning it every 5 minutes. I do feel like it's made me closer with my mother though. I'm like, man, you had to tell your mom you were gay? I had to tell your mom you were gay 400 times. And you're right, it is emotionally taxing. I do have 2 moms. A lot of people think Viva Rose is my stage name. It's not. I was just raised by lesbians. They're very dramatic. My full name is Genevieve Ursula Rose. My mom's got so excited that someone let them have a kid that they acted like a 5-year-old girl who just got her first doll. If you guys are wondering what American Girl dolls would look like if gay people designed them, that was me. I had a bowl cut and wore top to bottom denim until I was 5. I asked my moms why they named me Genevieve, and they said it's because my mom went into labor while they were in the movie theater watching Titanic. And Genevieve means white wave. So they named me after the iceberg. That would be like watching The Little Mermaid and they made me after the evil voice-stealing sea witch Ursula. That's my middle name. Not many people can say that they're named after not one, but two villains of the sea. I posted that joke online and someone commented, 3 villains, Rose had enough room on that board for Jack. Thank you. A positive heckle. All of my mom's friends are also lesbians. Every woman I knew growing up looked like Hillary Clinton. I didn't know that adult women could have long hair. I kind of thought when women reached a certain age, they sort of just shed all their hair off. Like a dog, until all that was left was roughly an Ellen DeGeneres amount of hair. My family all went to the same hairdresser when I was growing up. Also a gay friend of my mom's, you guessed it. And I think my mom made some deal with him where we could all get cheap haircuts if he was allowed to get creative. Because no matter what I asked for, we were all leaving the salon with outdated 90s punk rock hairdos. It's one thing to be named after Ursula, it's another thing to have her haircut. Which is actually also the Hillary Clinton. Yeah. I think the best part of having gay parents is there is no question of whether or not they really wanted to have me. Like, I was not an accident. It literally cost thousands of dollars to implant me. And now I think I'm better than everyone else. My moms are very supportive of me because I was expensive. Which is great, but it did make me delusional. When I was 5 years old, I wrote Emma Watson a letter suggesting that we partner up for a passion project together. Just 2 iconic women taking Hollywood by storm. My mom's really do it. Emma Watson would be lucky to work with you. So I actually defied my circumstances growing up. And by that, I mean I was very privileged and I'm still not successful. It works backwards, too. I'm from Palo Alto, California. For those of you who don't know much about the city, Palo Alto is where Mark Zuckerberg famously hit my friend with his car. When everyone started to be like, man, when are they gonna put that guy Zuckerberg behind bars? I was like, thank you, I know. Wait, what are you talking about? Justice for Samantha. Everyone I went to school with was the child of some tech genius like Steve Jobs. My freshman year of high school, they made us take career aptitude tests. And my results said that based on my intelligence compared to my classmates, I was best suited to become a truck driver. Which is pretty bleak if you really think about it, because driving a truck was actually one of the only skills that they did not test for on that written exam. They read 50 pages of my work and said, this girl should not go near a pencil, get her on the road. Someone else in my year got the answer movie actor on their test, and I was like, I'm sorry, why couldn't I have gotten that one? Being a movie actor arguably requires less skills than driving a truck, and everybody gets to feel good about themselves. And I was pretty bummed to get those results at the age of 14. I was like, I'm gonna be so much more than a truck driver. Pretty rude claim for someone without a regular driver's license at the time. And then, I don't know if you guys remember this, but a few years ago, during COVID, UPS drivers won their strike, and they make 6 figures now. And I am an unemployed movie actor, so let this be a lesson to all of you to not try to prove your haters wrong. Everyone at my school legitimately thought I was joking when I told them I got the answer truck driver on my test, and that is how I became a comedian. Thank you. I think I might have been the dumbest person in all of Palo Alto. And then I moved to Los Angeles, and I was like, oh no, I'm actually quite intelligent. It's all about perspective. Moving from Silicon Valley to LA was like a weird vibe though, because I felt so much better about myself, but also so much worse. I got here and I was like, wow, I am so smart. I could literally be a neurosurgeon. And then everyone in LA was like, oh, that's cute. You were actually not hot enough to be a neurosurgeon. We have prettier people on the job. All of our neurosurgeons are also actors on The Pit. James Franco is from Palo Alto. He's our hometown celebrity. That's the appropriate reaction. No, I know people have bad things to say about James Franco, but he really is all about staying humble and returning to his roots, which he claims is why he spends so much time at his old high school. Whenever people would find out that James Franco is from Palo Alto, they would always be like, oh my god, have you ever met him? And I would say, of course, it's super easy to meet him. I'm a 16-year-old girl. I can't stop meeting James Franco. James Franco actually sent me a letter asking if I wanted to partner up for a passion project together. Wasn't quite what I had in mind. All right, you guys have been so fun.